Emotional spending is like that friend who always shows up uninvited to the party. Sometimes fun, but often a little chaotic. It refers to the tendency to make purchases based on feelings rather than needs. You know the drill. You had a rough day at work, and suddenly, that online shopping cart is looking like a therapy session. While a new pair of shoes might lift your spirits temporarily, it can also lead to a financial hangover that lasts much longer than the thrill of the purchase. Understanding emotional spending is crucial for maintaining your financial health. It can sneak up on you, turning your budget into a roller coaster ride of highs and lows. When you're spending to soothe your emotions, you might find yourself in a cycle of guilt and regret, which can lead to even more spending. It's a slippery slope, folks. Now let's talk about balance. Indulging in a little retail therapy every now and then isn't the enemy. It's all about moderation. Think of it as a treat rather than a necessity. Set clear financial goals and allow yourself a small budget for those feel-good purchases. This way, you can enjoy the occasional splurge without derailing your financial plans. So the next time you feel the urge to shop away your blues, take a moment to reflect. Is it really a need or just a temporary fix? Finding that sweet spot between indulgence and responsibility can lead to a happier wallet and a healthier mindset. Understanding emotional spending. Emotional spending is a fascinating phenomenon where our feelings drive our purchasing decisions. It's not just about buying things, it's about what those things represent in our emotional landscape. Common triggers for this type of spending include stress, happiness, loneliness, and even boredom. For instance, after a long, stressful week, you might find yourself treating yourself to that fancy coffee or a new gadget, thinking it will make you feel better. Spoiler alert, it often does, at least for a little while. Let's dive into some relatable scenarios. Picture this. You just aced a big presentation at work, and in a moment of celebration, you decide to splurge on a new outfit. Or maybe you're feeling a bit down after a breakup, and suddenly your online shopping cart is filled with items you didn't even know you needed. These moments of emotional spending can feel justified in the moment, but they can also lead to buyer's remorse when the excitement fades and the bills arrive. Now here's a little challenge for you. Take a moment to reflect on your own spending habits. What emotions are driving your purchases? Are you shopping to celebrate, to cope, or perhaps to fill a void? By identifying these triggers, you can start to make more mindful choices. Remember, it's perfectly okay to indulge occasionally, but being aware of your motivations can help you strike a healthier balance between emotional fulfillment and financial responsibility. The guilt factor. Guilt. The unwelcome companion that often tags along after an indulgent purchase. You know the feeling. You swipe your card for that trendy handbag or the latest gadget, and as soon as you walk out of the store, or click checkout, a wave of regret washes over you. Why does this happen? Well, guilt often accompanies emotional spending because we're torn between our desires and our financial responsibilities. It's like that inner voice saying, "You really shouldn't have done that," while your other self is busy daydreaming about how fabulous you'll look with that new accessory. Let's lighten the mood with some humorous anecdotes. Picture this. You're at a store, and you spot a pair of shoes that practically scream your name. You try them on, and suddenly you're strutting around like you're on a runway. You buy them, feeling like $1,000,000, until you remember that you also promised yourself you'd save for that vacation. Cue the guilt! Or how about the time you ordered takeout for the third night in a row because cooking just felt too overwhelming? You tell yourself it's a treat, but then you see your bank account and think, was it really worth it? Here's the good news. It's perfectly okay to indulge occasionally, as long as you do it mindfully. Set a budget for those splurges and enjoy them without the guilt. Life is too short not to treat yourself every now and then. Just make sure it fits within your financial goals. Creating a budget for indulgence. Budgeting for emotional spending might sound like an oxymoron, but it's actually a smart way to enjoy life while keeping your finances in check. One effective strategy is to set aside a specific amount each month dedicated solely to guilt-free spending. Think of it as your fun fund. Whether it's $50 or $200, having a designated amount allows you to indulge without the nagging guilt that often follows impulsive purchases. You can treat yourself to that new book, a fancy dinner, or even a spontaneous shopping spree, all while knowing you're staying within your limits. Next up, tracking your emotional spending can be a game changer. Keep a journal or use an app to log your purchases and the emotions tied to them. Did you buy that cute sweater because you were feeling lonely? Or did you splurge on dessert after a tough day? Identifying these patterns can help you understand your triggers and make more mindful decisions in the future. Plus, it can be eye-opening to see where your money is really going. Lastly, while it's important to allow for indulgence, Don't forget to prioritize your financial goals. Balancing your fun fund with savings for future adventures or paying off debt is key. By creating a budget that accommodates both your desires and your responsibilities, you can enjoy life's little pleasures without sacrificing your financial well-being. Remember, it's all about finding that sweet spot where indulgence meets financial savvy. Mindful indulgence. Mindful indulgence is all about enjoying life's pleasures while keeping your financial stability intact. It's a refreshing approach that encourages you to be intentional with your spending, allowing you to savor experiences and purchases without the weight of guilt. The benefits of mindful spending are numerous. Not only does it help you stay within your budget, but it also enhances your overall satisfaction with life. When you spend mindfully, you're more likely to appreciate what you have and make choices that truly resonate with your values. One effective tip for practicing mindful indulgence is to prioritize experiences over material items. Instead of splurging on the latest gadget or trendy clothing, consider investing in activities that create lasting memories. Whether it's a weekend getaway, a cooking class, or tickets to a concert, experiences often provide more emotional fulfillment than things. Plus, they can be shared with friends and family, making them even more special. When you do decide to treat yourself to something material, take the time to truly savor your purchase. Instead of rushing through the experience, allow yourself to enjoy it fully. If you buy a new book, set aside a cozy afternoon to dive into it. If you treat yourself to a nice meal, relish each bite and appreciate the flavors. By creating lasting memories around your purchases, you'll find that the joy they bring lasts much longer than the initial thrill of buying. Mindful indulgence is about finding that perfect balance between enjoying life and maintaining financial health, ensuring you can have your cake and eat it too. It's clear that finding a balance between indulging our desires and maintaining our financial goals is essential. Emotional spending can be a slippery slope, but by understanding our triggers and setting aside a specific budget for guilt-free indulgence, we can enjoy life's pleasures without compromising our financial health. Remember, it's all about mindful spending, prioritizing experiences over material items, and savoring each purchase to create lasting memories. Here are some key takeaways for practicing mindful indulgence. Include tracking your emotional spending to identify patterns, allowing yourself to indulge occasionally within a set budget, and focusing on experiences that bring joy and fulfillment. By implementing these strategies, you can enjoy the little things in life while still working towards your financial aspirations. Thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more financial insights and analysis. Check out this next video.